2, 1. We are now live. Man, when will this channel ever fix itself? I'm sure I must have to do something to fix it. I'm not sure what. Oh well. It just continues to mean that I don't need to wear these glasses during the stream. Which is nice. Very nice. I really need to work on my voice. I need a shower today so I can work on my voice.
We both need to work on our voices.
Yeah. We should do it tomorrow. So they updated Shovel Knight again, like, yesterday. And I already beat it, of course. So,
Obviously.
We're going to stream Shovel Knight Dig again. Everyone say thank you, Nitro. Thank you, Nitro.
Was that the people who made this?
Yeah.
I didn't read it. I was distracted by the beetle.
Did you not know that Yakult didn't make these two games?
No, I knew.
Oh, okay.
That's why the art style's different.
Yeah, this one's made by Nitro and the other one's made by Vine Boom or whatever. I don't remember their name right now. Ah, jeez, now I'll never know my high score.
Dang it.
You thwarted Drill Knight, but the journey is far from over. A great secret lies buried beneath the surface. Wait, you can get Black Knight without beating the true ending? Trying to show me something, little dude? You sure took your rest. We fought valiantly today, but these gemstones, your visions, and that tower, they give me pause. I fear, Shovel Knight, that I may lose more than just our treasure. Excavator's clumsy undermining might yet have dire consequences. I know the way to get further down. Do you recall Altius' old toy? The cog on a string? We need to buy him a new one. Oh, was it shaped like a disc? I remember you training with it. I'll toss one his way when the opportunity arises. Subtle. Over here we have a new quest tag. So we already completed the one for the shovels, or the armorer. Why do I always think he's the shovelsmith for some reason? He's the armorer. But then there's also this one for Algius, which is just getting the true ending. And we got this one for Arcus for getting all of his shovel blade techniques. Do we want to do this, or do we want to just try to get the true ending first?
Go with the true ending.
Yeah. Let's talk to the armor, though, so we can get cool things for the other armors. I always forget the voice I give this guy. It's just like, kind of like deep Aussie, right?
I think so.
Tread right through my forge, why don't you? You wouldn't see me squeezing into that tiny fireplace. Ornate Plate and Final Guard. You don't actually have to read these to get the templates. I just always forget which ones are where. Shortcut by hammer preliminary scratch. Okay, this is Secret Fountain. You get to the end, and then there's like one that's locked off with wood, and you just have to dig into the dirt to get it. Blue Mushroom. There's a Blue Mushroom in Spore Knight's area. You just have to get Trunk and smack it, and you go to the tiny entrance. Pests in Hive Knight's area. You'll see some Stingors. They'll be spinning around a certain dirt area, and you just dig it up to find it.
Stingors.
Magical metal all around me. Yeah, just hit shields and just smack all the wall shields in Scrap Knight's area. Stolen. You literally just gotta go to Tombola for in Tinker Knight's area, and then the last one is just to break the Omega Saw in Drill Knight's castle. Do you want to check the audio real quick to make sure we're audible, or? Okay, we're good. Appears to be nothing to see here. Routine fireplace inspection, you know, regulations and all that. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes, how can I help you? Talking to him because that is a, once and you'll miss it dialogue. Black Knight.
Oh, he's so cool.
Don't hit me. Hail, Shovel Knight! All this treasure hunting and you still haven't found a spine, have you? No matter. I've bravely forged ahead and uncovered terrible dark magic at work. I've even got a task for you in your trembling trowel. Discipline demands lean rations. There'll be no casual snackery, no lavish feasting. Yeah, we're gonna get the true ending before we deal with nightmares. Tomb of Relic Rift. We get that one, and then we're not going to be buying any other relics until we beat Nightmare Mode. Did we scan the amiibos before we did? No fairies. No fairies for us.
Damn.
If it seems like I'm kind of skipping over the dialogue a little, it's because I did voices for the characters yesterday, and I haven't done like voices in a while, and I've thoroughly fucked up my throat a little bit. Those skulls are still throwing me off. I'm a little rusty compared to the last time we streamed this, but I think I've mostly gotten my rhythm back. Because I feel like I was doing pretty well the last stream, but that was because I was in the mindset of playing Tier 10 Nightmare Mode. So now I'm kind of back in the mindset of just playing the game normally. Like, I haven't even beaten Tier 1 Nightmare Mode recently, but I haven't been trying to, so, you know. Oh, right, you get the little chests now. Fairy? Sweet. Which ones do we have already?
This is a little guy.
This little guy. Oh, just the fairy. Okay. Refresh little dude. Levels are always just a little longer than I expect them to be. This looks so breakable. I'm turning the volume up a little bit. I want to hear this game.
Yeah, you just can't hear right now.
There we go.
I guess the Switch shouldn't be able to pick up, right?
Should do. I don't remember if I said this in the last stream, but it is mandatory for the true ending to find Altius in the... No, don't do that, fairy! It is mandatory to find Altius in the first go-round in Spore Knight's area.
Because if you don't, then Altius will just be in this room forever.
Just still be there. You'll find Shield Knight at the bottom of the well. It's like, Altius, where are you? Have you seen my owl? No. Sure.
Extra life.
No damage. Oh, it did the damageless.
Now something that my brain just keeps repeating.
Yeah.
It's like a little vocal stim. The, Doug I forget what it is.
Peggle?
Peggle, yeah. The correct answer is gold.
The correct answer is gold!
The way he says it is perfect. The correct answer is gold.
The correct answer is gold! Oh. And we already got the relic we wanted.
What's the best relic?
Technically oh, no, ow. I'd say it's the Warhorn because it deletes bosses, but Rising Dagger is also really useful. Ahaha. Also, as the resident Shovel Knight nerd, I feel I have a bit of an obligation to bring up a certain series that's come out not too long ago. Frickin' Indie Cross. That was like, literally, I think we said it in one of the streams that I think we deleted about like our fanfiction project we worked on when we were kids about like, what if it was like, you know, the video game characters were in like the Hunger Games and they had to like team up to fight the bad guys. It's like, now it's real and it's so much better than I ever would have done it.
Yep.
Like, oh my gosh, they got the freaking Cuphead sounds exactly like he does in the show.
They got Gabrielle.
Yeah, they got freaking Gabriel. They got the actual voice actor for him. Freaking, they even got the Beheaded's voice right.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get the Beheaded's voice right? He only talked in the show that no one's heard of.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, like, of course, you know, Shovel Knight is my thing. And that is like the most spot-on portrayal of this character I've ever seen. Like, every other person always either has to, like, play up his, like, I don't know, greed, or his, I don't know, like, there's always something off.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing off. That was just him. It was so good. And I love the fact that they were, like, heavily referencing Dig, especially.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, most of the times, you know, the relics that get referenced are from the first game, of course. Like, now he was using the phase, not the phase locket, the green one, I forget the name of, he used the Rising Dagger. And not the one that the amiibo uses, the one from this game. I don't remember if the mobile gear was from this game or if it was the original one. Just, and freaking even Altius got referenced at the beginning of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I'm very, very excited for the third episode because freaking V1's gonna be in it. Literally got into Ultra Kill specifically for it, and that show convinced me to finally actually play Hyper Light Drifter, and now I'm into that. And we're hoping to get One Shot soon, so that would mean that Ultra Kill's the only one we haven't played, and I'm trying to think, there was like a very brief segment where they referenced the other things. It was Choo Choo Charles, Hello Neighbor, Henry Stickmin, Ultra Kill, and Terraria. Okay. I think Terraria is the only one we don't like we know fuck all about. The other thing I've been wanting to say, since it's been a while since we streamed, is that we also finally watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And I can safely say that every single character that I said is in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You just need to be looking for them, okay?
I forget. It's been so long.
What?
Who did you say?
Don't you remember our running joke?
No, actually.
Blank will return in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Right.
Yeah, they were all in it.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one I said.
Just gotta be looking.
Mm-hmm. Also, anyways, that's the hole for getting the Spore Knight armor. I don't quite have memorized which armors are what, because I don't really restart this game very often. Suave.
Sorry, man.
But, anyways, I'm purposefully avoiding that because if the second you get that, small openings in the walls become part of the cycle, which is very annoying during nightmare runs. So if you have any intentions of going for nightmare mode, don't get that armor.
Unless you feel like pain.
Unless if you like suffering. I think we read this one last time, but should I read it again?
Do whatever you want.
Aha, Yellow Knight. Aha, Yellow Knight. Show yourself. Return what you've taken from me.
Yellow. Yellow? Huh? Commander Knight? Captain of the Excavators? You're too slow. You'll never catch up. I'm already setting up shroom stunts from their trick back up. If I were you, I'd go to the surface and wait for him.
You stole my bag. Are you in league with these scoundrels?
How presumptuous! I'm a humble mycologist, and in me, you're just another invasive growth!
The voice, it comes and goes. One day I'll be able to do it accurately. If you want to hear a voice that sounds like what a Spore Knight actually sounds like, play Citizens of Space.
Oh my god, yeah.
The frickin' confectioner. That is just what this character sounds like. And there she goes. Oh yeah, something we're not going to get to show off because our amiibos are packed somewhere. For some reason, the Plague Knight amiibo will do like that Harch thing when like hovering near Spore Knight. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out what that means. To my knowledge, there is not a connection between Spore Knight and Plague Knight.
To the internet.
Google it. Spore Knight x Plague Knight. And I was like, okay, is he doing that because he's a dirty traitor? Because in Shovel of Hope, if you have Plague Knight, he will always hover near the boss when you're fighting them. But no, he'll start like putting up his fists, doing like that Donald Duck, like I'm gonna fuck you up kind of thing to the other bosses. He doesn't do that for Spore Knight. I don't get it. I don't want to do fire.
The fire in the water area.
It will actually extinguish the fire whenever you jump, but it's still the worst sign. Don't ever pick fire unless you really have to. Where did my Warhorn go? Yeah, so because we're going for optimal plays so that we can actually beat Nightmare Mode, we're not going to be getting any relics until after we beat Nightmare Mode. So better get used to the Flameo Ring, or the Flameo Wand, the Throwing Trowel, the Warhorn, and the Rising Dagger, because that is the only ones we'll be having. Neat, I'm
Is that a
basically
sponge
immortal
cake?
now. No, it's a sponge souffle.
Damn.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm not bothering with compendium completion because that takes an eternity even if you're going for it. Like, even if you're going for it, I mean even if you start the run going for it, it will take you forever. So I'm not going to be eating food just for the sake of adding them to the compendium. Oh, I will do this if I can. Ha ha ha!
Eating food out of the compendium. I'm sorry.
Eat my food so I can add to my compendium. Hey, am I right, gamers? Am I right, gamers?
Silence is deafening.
Phase 2 of getting the true ending. Buy the cog on the string. Pay very extra careful not to take damage. Like, always be careful, but very careful. Now, you gotta get all 3 cogs. The fact that these are not hermit attacks will never not bug me. These are not hermit attacks. They are the completely new and exclusive enemies. The Clobs. I think they also, not the word nerfed, but like they made it more like whenever you see a key or a bomb, there will usually be a door nearby. So you're not just gonna be like getting bombs for absolutely no reason anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Extra health, and we're good. You want frog leg?
No,
Why not?
I don't want it.
Unbelievable.
Where's that third gear?
My goodness. I want that. Oh no, where's that the Omega Saw? There it is. Absorb a morb! Please. We're good. Do it.
Do the thing.
Nice job, little dude.
They look so happy.
He's so proud of himself. I did. I broke the capsule. Yeah, so now that there's no capsule, you don't have the safety net of getting health at the end of everything, or a free relic, because you broke it. But it does come back after you make it to Tinker Knight or Bull Knight's area, depending on which one you got first. I'm feeling a little walkthrough today, in case you haven't noticed.
I can tell. Why are you grabbing the gears?
Force of habit. Tambola! I think the reason why I'm feeling very extra walkthrough is because I watched a guy doing a review of Dig, and he was like, Dig is not that good of a game because the true ending is too hard to get.
And you
Like,
can't attack upwards?
You can't attack upwards. It's the game's main issue. You cannot attack upwards. Situation.
Don't look at the upgrade that lets you attack upwards.
As we all know, the most defining character trait in this game is the fact that you can't attack upwards. That is a situation that comes up so often.
It's not like your whole thing is going down.
Want the empty plate. Thank you.
Out of all of the food options, I want that plate.
I feel so empty.
And plate.
It's kind of funny, but also a little annoying how in this game it's like the first few levels you're really scrounging for money, and then like by the time you're at the end you've got like thousands of coins and you don't even know what to do with them. Like you find
That's how the pink armor's so good, right?
you find chests and you just buy them out. It's like, cool, I don't even need 3 wooden keys.
Cool, why did I do this?
Stream scalers, or lots of stream scalers, but Apple.
Extreme scalers.
Extreme scalers. Little fairy ain't gonna make it much longer.
You still need to watch the Alpha Legion video.
Oh yeah. We can do that after we finish streaming if you want.
Oh.
Watch out.
I'm gonna get you to become a fan of Adeptus Ridiculous.
Oh yeah, also we're not doing clips anymore.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, Twitch decided to make an update where YouTube or Twitch clips are now YouTube clips, YouTube shorts.
Oh.
So they're like, the aspect ratio is wonky and you can't like make it the exact time you want anymore.
Oh.
And like it's instead of taking the amount of stuff you just watched, it's more like here's a bit of a scale from the general area of when you press the flip button.
Amazon, why?
Yeah, I have literally no idea why they changed it like that. It was perfectly usable.
This feels like a YouTube update.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know that thing that worked? What if we changed it?
Literally. No.
That thing that was perfectly fine and no one complained about it? What if we changed that specifically?
What if we just got rid of that thing that everyone liked and no one was complaining about?
Man, one of my favorite things was just finding channels that I like and just looking at the clips. Hope they heard that.
Yeah, hopefully they fix it. I really like making clips, but now it's like...
What's the point?
What's the point? You made it weird.
You fucked it up.
I swear, I feel like, my, loyalty to Twitch is dying fast.
You know, purple's... Everyone was saying that purple's great, red's starting to look a lot better now.
I'll take more Warhorn. Might as well roll the dice on this. Huh?
Huh?
What? What? That's an option?
That's a thing that is in this game?
The Omega Driver. Okay. Sure. I won't complain. I'm just very confused, is all. Free magic? I forgot this was in nightmare mode. I was like, whoa, that never happens. Actually, it always happens. Okay. This is gonna be a real anticlimactic run now.
Mm-hmm.
Leave now, thief. You have no business being here. Says you. This is actually my job. I'm not going anywhere until I finish what I was hired for.
Guys, it's beautiful.
Now that the gemstone's in place, I have to clean up. Let me start by wiping the floor with you. Bonk.
No!
Boy.
Why'd you gotta do him like that?
Why, Billy? Why I got to like that?
Why you gotta do him like that, Billy?
This is the free way you get the achievement for beating Hive Knight without hurting Fleck, by the way.
So we're probably gonna get it.
Yeah. Amazing, it worked! I thought I'd reached a dead end to the other well. Luckily, Altius jammed the drill capsule in such a way that it led me straight through to you. I'm just as surprised as you are. What a clever bird. Now the other gemstone is within reach. We can blast our way through. Nothing like using the Hexcavator's own tools against them. By the way, without spoiling, basically to get the true ending, you do need to fight every boss. But the whole chain of events ends with you getting the Omega Saw Driver, so the fact that I have it currently, basically there's a third ending if you get the Omega Saw Driver early, or break the sequence. Basically you do the final step without doing the steps leading up to it, and that will get you a secret ending. We will probably try to show it off at some point if we can. It's not really that hard to get, honestly. But we're going for the true ending right now, even though we could get the secret ending.
Have I seen the secret one?
I think you've seen a clip of it. But, like, not the whole thing. You do know what happens, though, right?
Don't think so.
Purpose of this well is becoming more clear, too. Discuss it at the end let's discuss it at the end Let's discuss it at the next clearing. Stay safe.
Reading is hard.
I want Altius plush, real life. Okay, I've learned more about this place. An ancient weapon lies buried beneath the well, and the excavators are about to unearth it. Fortunately, there's a powerful relic that can stop them in their tracks. But to find it, a powerful relic, you say, you must find 3 hidden sacrifice chambers. A relic got by sacrifices. Sounds formidable. How can we stop the excavators? How can it stop the excavators? Apparently, it can disable machinery, as I'm sure you realize, without its technology, Drill Knight's heist is over. The plan is to offer 1 item in each sacrifice chamber. Once they've all been unlocked, I can get us the relic. Let's stay vigilant. Roger.
But I already have it.
But I already have it. How'd you do that? Ran it! Did you bring an item to sacrifice? Probably. Phoenix Feather, Enchanted Slimeful, Suave, yeah, we'll give her the lucky U-shaped charm. Oh, it opened up! And here's a little inscription, within. Majesty promoteth not the turning of rusted slots. Huh. I forget when we fumbled the true ending in the last stream. I want to say it was us not getting all 3 cogs. Is how we fumbled it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, this one's pretty much the most straightforward one. You just need to go into each of these rooms from each floor and just, you know, do the do. Why did I buy extra magic? The Omega Cell Driver only uses the one. I'm not going to change relics, you realize.
This thing is way too strong for that.
Mole.
Don't buy it again.
Don't fucking do it again.
Why?
Number go up.
You aren't even gonna see the number.
Oh yeah? 4.
But it still says 1.
Yeah, but I'm at level 4.
Imagine if they actually did just get an extra 1 every time.
Just throw ricocheting one-shots at everyone. Wait, my fairy heals? Or did I just actually never take that much damage? Ow.
Well, it's dying again.
Damn.
Is being crushed in a skill?
No.
Okay.
It's just spikes hurts.
But don't you have the boots?
Yeah, I have boots.
Just do a handstand.
I cannot.
Why not?
It's not within my ability.
Why?
I never was taught. I was never
Why not?
taught what laws there were.
Oh no. I only knew him from the Odd Ones Out music song thing, and then I found out that he was a bad guy, and I was like, oh,
Pretty much.
all right.
I think he was in a Jade Animation video, and other than the Odd Ones Out song, that was all I knew of.
Mhm.
Just like, Hey, it's that guy that was briefly in their group. Oh no. My fairy!
And it's that guy who was in their group. Oh, that's why he's gone.
Oh, that's where he went. I want the food floor. I like Fetcher just staring at us, waiting for his time to shine. Beowulf. Oh, there's the instructions. We're not gonna go to the bone zone though, because that just actively makes everything harder.
I need to play Schoolgirls again.
Definitely. Did they ever add Marine to the game yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Second shrine. Do you have an item gift to the statue? Surely. Oh. I forgot I could sacrifice those. I don't need a charge slash, really. Path is open. What's it say here? Intrigue let my blade unspoke. Hold apart to thrash and smoke. Oh, ominous. Humbola! Did you even get the armor first try?
No.
Wow. Hey, look, it's the burrow horns, the ability to attack upwards. I got the armor first try.
Well, you see, I was making a joke with that. I actually was.
Whoa. Well, swim in. Oh. Oh, it's risky. Now, those may look like spikes, but they're actually drills, meaning I'm not immune to them.
You can stand on spikes, but the moment the spikes start spinning, that's when it's bad.
No, the spikes can spin. Spinning spikes are fine, drills are not. We will see spinning spikes later. In case it was not already obvious.
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah, those right there. Spinning spikes. These are fine. They are not drills.
The Godzilla thing, just like may look like it, but it is not.
Still, we should run like it is.
Though it isn't.
You feeling the honey haunch, the flamous drumstick, or the cinder wings?
Flamus drumstick.
My fishy being burns on the inside. Also, did you, ow! My health, I just lost it. Did you see the one line of dialogue where that basically confirms that Shovel Knight actually is a fish? Even if we're just to ignore the fact that the Troupple Acolyte refers to you as fish friend, while Plague Knight is referred to as bird person. Food for thought. Oh, double health for no disadvantage? You're too kind. I feel like that wasn't quite double health.
I feel like it was nerfed.
They nerfed my free double health. Move, please. Okay, I'm checking the compendium then, if you're gonna be difficult.
You just don't get to see that one specifically.
Increased by 50%. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. You're funny.
See, it was too easy before.
Yeah, I noticed they nerfed the Hive Knight food. So they nerfed this one too. Both of those were legitimately busted.
You see, that made Nightmare Mode actually beatable, and they couldn't have that.
No, you're not supposed to beat hard modes.
No, you're not supposed to be Black Knight.
Black Knight is invincible, don't you know? He is the main character.
He's the main character. You are not.
I found out, you know the reason why Zoe doesn't die in Hollow Knight? How he made it into Hollow Nest? And
How?
You know how he survived everything other than the Vengeful Eye? It's because he's the main character. And you are his foil.
There's a reason why I let Zote die when I played it.
Don't worry, we're gonna kill Zoe once we do Steel Soul mode, eventually. Didn't I already get rid of you? Go!
Zote is my least favorite character from that game.
Really? More than, frickin', Divine?
Yeah, well, you see, she doesn't actively piss me off.
She kills Leg Eater.
Okay, they're tied.
Millabelle.
The volleyball?
Okay. What about, Willow?
Which one?
Exactly. The giraffe bug that does nothing but, like...
Oh, that one?
Yeah, she's just like, I kinda wanna eat you, but I won't. Okay, what about the fools that appear at the hot springs briefly and are just like, man, fuck this guy, get rid of him.
Why does it disturb me?
No, not that guy, the ones that appear in the city crossroads.
You can still splash them, so it's funny.
Okay. What about Midwife? She freaking tries to kill you, basically for no reason.
Which one's that one?
The one whose face splits open and she like...
Oh, but that's a cool jump scare.
Okay. What about, Fluke Marm?
Ugh.
The canonical MILF.
Don't say that.
She is referred to as the god of fertility. Wait, was it fertility or was it like the alluring god of breeding or something? Is her name the godome?
That is terrible. Yeah, I have 3 least favorites. They're all tied.
There is a worst character. There are 2 worst characters.
They're not worse, they're just equals. But you only get to kill 2.
You can banish the Grim Troop.
Yeah, but then that also kills Grimothy, and I don't want that.
You can kill Divine though.
Yeah, well.
But then it creates a little dude who's like playing the organ forever. It's pretty cool. I mean the accordion.
What, Brum's reincarnation?
Yeah, Brum's reincarnation. I forget the name of because I barely ever banked the Grim Troop. He's a fun guy. I like him. It opened. A message here reads, "Leafy trifles in thy stead, strippeth bare thy mortal bread." Good luck to us, I suppose. I have but one question. Why does the skeleton key have a different design in this game?
What do you mean?
Just the Phoenix Feather looks exactly the same. Why does the Skull Key get a different design?
Which game?
Pocket Dungeon. The Skull Key's also in that game, but it looks more like a super skeleton.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hang on, no, none of those are plus health, so I guess I want the gauntlets. Thank you. Power move! Kind of funny, it's like, no one ever equipped the Dynamo Mail because it's like, this is such a good upgrade. It's like, it's there's no disadvantage.
It's like the rail mail.
Well, no, the rail mail is a huge upgrade.
I mean, there is still no downside, though.
Oh, yeah. Other than the fact that you can't boogie woogie without consequence.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, the button to break it down Donovan style is the same button as using the rail mail.
You can't use the rail mail in Donovan.
Yeah, but like you can put cold shoulder.
Yeah, you just have to be on the ground first.
I know that it is technically a downside. It's like talking about, you know, a worthless game. It's like, does it come with one extra piece that is not worthless? Like, name a video game that is truly worthless.
Concord.
What is Concord?
That, thing that Sony tried.
Sony's tried a lot of things.
The thing that almost made them go bankrupt. That,
Hotel Transylvania?
no, the shooter game.
They've made a lot of shooter games.
The one that takes place in space. The one that died almost instantly.
I mean, it kind of has that going for it.
Yeah, but it is useless. You can't play it anymore.
Well, it's not useless, it's non-existent.
You can still buy it, I think.
Okay, there it is. Buy a big error message. See that $60 fuck you button?
Buy Concord, boot it up. Online is not supported anymore. Fuck!
There's no single player.
There is no single player. It was like 3 or 2 weeks, and then it died.
I just, you know, this might be a controversial opinion. I just feel like game companies should listen to their fans just a little bit. No, don't take a picture. So like skip Tinkernet to dialogue.
Oh yeah. I was watching videos, and apparently Steam is like really, really good, like better than I thought. Because Steam actually likes people playing games.
Oh, side note, I found out the Steam version of Shovel Knight actually has the Battletoads in it.
Nice!
So if we ever get that, we can show off the Battletoads boss fight. Which is like the one Shovel Knight thing I haven't done other than the board game and the 3DS gem collector thing. Other than, you know, the countless amount of other games Shovel Knight's been in. I've still not played frickin' Rivals of Aether. You were saying?
But like, because of Nintendo, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make everything so expensive, then the other two big companies are like, oh yeah, we should raise our prices to match that. The Xbox is now becoming more expensive.
Cool, so we're not getting a PS5. I mean, a PS6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I now understand PC gamers of it's just better to buy an expensive PC, because then you just have it.
I mean, we're definitely gonna look into getting a computer one of these days.
Mm-hmm. And plus you can play like every Sonic game on Steam.
True. Plus, piracy. Yarhar fiddle-dee-dee.
Not piracy, emulation. There's a difference.
Okay.
Piracy is theft, while emulation is, you know, taking things into your own hands because no one's fucking doing anything.
Yeah, Nintendo just like, we own all these games, don't play them.
You wanna play Wario Land 1? Fuck you! I just remember that Shantae's newest game is coming out on like the GBA.
Yeah, they're putting it on the GBA.
I don't understand, but I also vibe with it.
WayForward is a fascinating company.
It's a good thing I thought you used these stones of fate to hold up the well. It seems our prize is quite a ways down.
We're gonna have to wait for a port.
Yeah. Hey yo, why did my knuckles crack?
Well, because he popped him.
Did you think about all the damage caused by your little expedition? What is this prize you speak of? Soon we'll forge a new path. How sad he won't be there to see it.
Ow. He's already almost dead.
I can't hear his boss theme, so this is like very underwhelming right now.
There he goes. Oh no, it is the thing that always happens.
Who could have seen this coming? He's got a submarine. In case you're wondering, I in fact do not have damage. I do not have the Omega Saw driver because I wasted it on gold armor and never found any more magic.
Hey, the gold armor was probably stronger.
True.
I mean, you saw how fast he died. Just smacked him with an anvil and just, yeah, stomped on his head.
Imagine I don't take damage to him. Imagine I don't take damage to him. Imagine I beat Tinker Knight without taking damage.
Gamer.
Yeah, get out of here. You look like that macaroni dude from Cloudy with the Chains of Meatballs.
Oh yeah, speaking of animated movies from our childhood,
Mm-hmm.
fucking Croods is becoming the new Shrek.
Yeah.
This is not something I was expecting.
For all our trouble, we got a skeleton key. I'm certain we'll lock the door to the next to the relic. We need to reach that final door without damaging the key. If we can manage that, the relic will be in our hands. The Omega Driver. You mean this thing?
I used it on a gold armor.
I used it on a gold armor.
It scared me.
Omega Driver? That sounds sinister. But if it's our best hope for dismantling the Excavator's plans, then so be it. Remember, we've got to get the skeleton key down to the triple locked door, then the Omega Drive will be ours. Good luck! Now, notice there was a specific wording there, a triple locked door. We can get one more upgrade to our follow items, where we can have 3 items following us.
Mm-hmm.
If you can bring 3 keys to the locked door in either a non-true ending run, or if you flub the skeleton key by dropping it into spikes, you can open the door without the skeleton key. So that's another way to get the Omega Saw driver without actually going for the true ending.
If the thought of not having the drill just stresses you out too much.
Yeah. That skeleton key is something special. It can unlock any door, not just the one with the Omega driver in it. So be careful, Shovel Knight. Don't lose that skeleton key. I'll try. Hey, dude. I'm at full health. Oh, hang on. If I'm not mistaken, right up here, you can actually see, I think that's the Knight's Shell right there from Hollow Knight.
Which one?
I think I'm swinging at.
Oh yeah, I see. It's upside down, right?
Something like that. I think out here there should be, not in this layout. And then of course, you know, there's the obvious Plague Knight mask right there.
There's also the gold armor.
Yeah, let's increase our magic some more.
You're wasting money and you don't even care.
Yeah. Because money's not a big deal in this game.
Yeah, no, I was making a joke.
It's only a big deal in the first area. First 2 areas, I should say. Let's try not to waste the magic this time because, you know, bomb.
You now have 2 keys.
Scrap Knight, unlike Tinker Knight, is actually kind of a hard boss.
Skeleton key.
don't even remember getting the reverse repeller, rather. Ow! I want the egg. I want the skeleton key. A minor update that this game added is that the skeleton key gets put directly back into your inventory instead of spawning directly on top of you, which sounds like the same thing, but it is absolutely not the same thing. Burrow horns, a lucky U-shaped charm, why not? Cool, I can attack upwards now. Yahoo! As you can definitely imagine, it's a very big deal to be able to attack upwards, as that is something that comes up, ow, very often. Get him, little guy.
Now we both have one.
Now we both have one. Go on, get it. Yes, that's it. Now we have the Omega driver. We've got to catch up to Drill Knight and take apart this whole operation. Altius, can you hold on to this for safekeeping? Make sure nobody gets a hold of it, and wait for my commands. Nice job, little bro. So, if I'm not... Oh, here's the other one I was talking about. That one's a bit more knight-shaped. More like looks a bit more like it was intentional. I'm not sure if it's intentional, but I like to believe it is because, you know, it's fun.
Happiness isn't very often come by. We take whatever we can get.
Far from the weirdest reference in Shovel Knight, like literally the first game has a reference to Street Fighter in it.
I'm trying to remember.
Scratch that. The first game has a reference to Aaron Hansen in it. The Baz is a reference to Street
Right, duh.
Fighter because he's a scrap character in Street Fighter.
I completely forgot that.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Yeah, come here, you friggin' die. You got more stuff for me? Cool, I'll take it all.
Even the bomb rocks?
Yeah.
They're a dud, but they're not bad.
Pretty much. Plus, you know, if you have them, then it's one less item that shows up in the rotation. Oops.
Oh no, you missed.
Missed completely. There you go. And bump. And I'm looking for the armor. I should probably be checking shields. And I'm gonna try to attack me, or... Alright. I'm still getting used to all these new rooms they added. Fine. Just trying to be fun. Yes, it's not just the first shield you find. You know, you do have to find D shields. Okay, Okay, cool. We get the flame
Again?
fire, and we're going to go right back into Infinite Magic. I remember this game being a little harder, I'm going to be honest.
You're playing on Nightmare too much.
That's true.
It is harder. You're playing on easy mode.
How high is this guy? Man, he does not show up that often. It's not that funny. He's kind of a rare occurrence in a normal mode.
You just killed him.
Got deleted. Cool, more magic. What are we at? Level 6 now? Cool. This feels like a Windet video.
What's that?
Said this feels like a Windet video.
What's that?
The guy who did Hollow Knight's playing with insults.
Right.
But he also does like how to get really overpowered in friggin' roguelites. I don't know why I'm dodging fireballs. I have the flameo ring. We're out of the Infinite Magic area.
Oh man.
Now what am I gonna do?
Actually play the game like a normal person?
Man, that's lame.
That's lame. I was having fun.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Cool. I have infinite uses on this one use item. Or double uses is what I meant to say. Who invited you? I was told all the trinkets and trash of this realm are mine. And once we reach it, the treasure too. That gemstone doesn't belong to you. I urge you to give it back. I've got a better idea. Why don't I keep you in my scrap bag forever, and then you can play with the gemstone all you want. I got another idea. Catch. Oh my gosh. You're not my favorite character, but you are legally the best excavator. What?
I'm trying to think.
I have a feeling these screws are made for the Omega Driver. The holes match perfectly. I'll choose, can you reach it?
Does Drill Knight count?
The Drill Knight's cool and all, but he's like a goober, you know? I'm saying she's legally the best one. She has a freaking pocket dimension in her freaking back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's pretty cool.
I thought you were talking about, like, best as in character and stuff.
No. That would be Mole Knight.
You all know this.
All I'm saying is that this is one of those relationships where it's like, she works for Drill Knight, but she's clearly better than Drill Knight.
It's Darth Vader.
Yeah. Well done, my feathered friend. Now cross over and retrieve the final gemstone. Keep up if you can, Shovel Knight.
Somehow Palpatine survived.
Did you say Palpatine or Altius?
I said
I
Palpatine.
just said Altius. I was like... Wait, did I not eat food that entire thing?
Didn't need to. You had the Omega Saw.
I discovered a route nearby which leads straight down to Drill Knight. It was blocked by rubble, but that's what this bomb is for. We'll clear the path, Altius can carry the relic down safely. Two dangers from the main well. Here, take this thing. I'll light the fuse for you. Now, I'll light the fuse for you. Now hurry to the cave in the wall before it explodes. And this is what people consider to be the hard part. It isn't, and I'll show you why. that easy.
But you lost the thing,
And?
the skeleton key.
Okay.
It's funny.
But it's funny. And there goes little bro. No, take me with you. I was playing this game last night. Apparently you can find this room without going for the true ending. And it'll just be like some gems are like over platforms and you can grab them. But this thing doesn't do anything from what I can tell. It was bizarre, to say the least. Yeah, now you can just go ahead and play the level normally. Yeah, that's like the part everyone's like, gosh, the true ending's so hard. I had like a minute left on my bomb when I reached the door.
I was cutting it so close.
I can't believe I had to cut it so close. Like, man, if I took damage there, I would have had to pick the bomb back up.
Man, to think that I used to not like this area.
He used to have, like, tryptophobia, and I forget what the fear of bugs is called.
Tryptophobia exclusively for like hive stuff. Now Nurgle's my favorite, so I'm completely fine with it.
Anyways, I think we have all the relics now, so it's just a matter of getting to the end, and getting every cog is just kind of for, like, healing. I guess I got a shovel drop streak. That's cool, I suppose. The stingors are kind of an issue.
Still love that name.
Ow. Yeah, almost as good as Broods. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just take both of those. Now I have all of Argus's techniques. Because we don't have a standing swipe one, so... Or I think the technical term is a slash. Ow!
Slash just makes me think Guilty Gear.
Yeah. No, my egg. Can these stingers chill the fuck, please? Yep, we're out.
Could pause for a second.
So it's just healing now.
Or like I guess just stay there for a bit.
Belong.
No.
Go ahead and take slow Megasaw. Will be a little easier than toxic fumes, I imagine. I wonder if the audio on my iPad works yet. Nope. I genuinely have no idea what's wrong with it.
South Park.
True. Hey, Patrick.
I've only seen like little bits and pieces of it, and it is just comedy gold.
It's a very funny show we should watch on a regular occasion. Rubella, you are not advertised.
It is the perfect balance between this is funny and what the fuck.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Rubella overwrites the Omega Saw, but I'm not sure about it. Neat. I think Rubella and Lava Floors on Tinker Knight's area, Smeltworks, I think they both override the Omega Saw, but I'm not entirely sure. So like, take that with a grain of salt, that advice. I also kind of ran through that part where I was showing off how to do the bomb. There is no rhyme or reason to it. There is no strategy. Just run. Ignore everything else. Unless you are dying of death from hive or scrap, just run. There is nothing else to it. It's literally the easiest part. It is also the easiest part to fuck up, but it is the easiest part.
It's very easy either way. If you didn't do it, you will know soon enough.
Rubella gonna respawn at some point?
Oh yeah, did I bring it up to you? Because I don't remember. I know that I brought it up to Nami, but sometime in June, GW was doing like a
Yeah.
celebrating the video games that they've made and stuff, and they're all gonna be 90% off. I mean, they did say up to 90, but you know.
Did they change it to where Rubella doesn't respawn? Okay, sure.
Just killed him.
Like, you see that? That's an intruder. We don't take too kindly to intruders, do we? Whoa, that got dark. You don't need to be morbid. Let's just teach him a real good lesson, okay? Flex says we're done talking to you.
High five.
You hit the main. Get down, Mr. Preston.
Why does Black have a black eye? I never noticed that. No. Dig deeper.
I know that you said that Mole Knight is the best, but is Fleck the best?
Flick might be the best, actually.
Is that Marmo?
I think so, yeah. Perfect guest appearance. I don't really want ballistas, so I'm gonna go say hi to Arcus.
That's fair. So, you need to break the Omega Saw, right?
During Drill Knight boss fight. If
No,
you-
armor.
Oh, right, yeah, we do need to do that.
Cool.
And thank you.
Can you move?
No, don't tell me broke.
Good stream, everyone.
Oh gosh. Well, at least he's happy.
So like, if you exit out, do you have to like restart?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
man.
man. All that time.
Shovel economy. It was a valiant effort.
Really shouldn't have given it to me.
Do you want to go again, or do you want to do something else?
What do you mean by this one else?
Do something else.
Play a different game or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Okay. I'm not gonna bother changing the title, I don't. No, I don't know how to change the title. So, yeah. Editor? Can I edit? Untitled. It doesn't matter. It's not like anyone's gonna watch this while it's live.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the other one. Now, I really like Dig, but Pocket Dungeon is like my third favorite game of all time.
First is Spectre of Torment.
Mm-hmm.
What's second?
Hollow Knight.
So Hollow Knight's just squeezed right in between.
Yeah. Vine. Okay, I was close.
Fine, boom.
Vine Boom. While I remember, because I don't think I'm gonna remember when we actually get to Drill Knight, is in the background there's actually a sign that looks like it's a cube object,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not sure, but it does kind of look like the Pocket Dungeon, which is a really cool reference if it is. He's a little sleepy boy.
I love the art style.
Yeah. So while Dig is a prequel, this game happens like kinda in between Shovel of Hope and Plague of Shadows. So during the course of the two of them trying to go on their quest to defeat the Enchantress, Shovel Knight is given a little cuboid object.
And yeah. Deltarune falling
Yeah.
sound effect.
So, you know, Shovel Knight takes a little nap, he wakes up, and then this happens. And that's where this game takes place in the timeline. Just,
And it's crazy that everything after like if you were to play this chronologically,
Mhm.
you would play fucking Shovel of Hope last.
Pretty much. Because, yeah. No, Plague of Shadows actually takes place last, I think, because
You know what I mean?
Plague Knight is lagging behind Shovel Knight ever so slightly. And because Plague Knight has 3 final bosses, then his game also ends slightly after. So, you know.
That would be a fun stream to do. Like
Like the
do
game
all
was.
in one sitting.
Yeah.
Go from Dig to Plague of Shadows.
Mm.
But like actually the way how you do it, like halfway through playing Shovel of Hope, you just stop, play the entirety of Pocket Dungeon.
So let's see, you play Dig, and then you start King of Cards, or, yeah, no, you start King of Cards, then between every level you alternate between King Knight and Spectre Knight, and then you have to do King Knight last, but before you beat Spectre of Torment, right after you beat Black Knight, you have to play Showdown, then you play Spectre of Torment, then you play Shovel of Hope and Plague of Shadows, alternating between levels between games. But, like, after you beat the medium bosses, then you play Pocket Dungeon, then you go back and you have to end on Plague Knight. Do everything in chronological order.
That would be a fun thing to do though.
Yeah, we should do that sometime. Hey, Blue Guy!
Maybe if we ever try 24 hours.
True, yeah. You haven't given up already, have you? Oh, good, you're still with us. We pulled you away from all the monsters just in time. Salutations, I'm Puzzle Knight. You look just as lost as everyone else who ends up trapped here after touching that confounded cube. This is the pocket dungeon, you see. A perfect snare, even for a puzzle prodigy such as myself. Completely unsolvable. These are trying for years, you know. We've been riding my motor wagon around trying to gather new arrivals like yourself. There have been rather a lot of them lately, haven't there, Chester? This one looks handy without trouble. You what in the seven ciphers was that? I didn't press the A button, by the way. A blockade! Gases! We won't be going anywhere until that's cleared out.
I love Shovel Knight's pictures. This is mine.
My shovel. You that with the shovel. Make yourself useful, will you? Everybody can chain together matching blocks, as long as they are touching. Chains are quite brilliant, don't you think? But none of this will matter if the Beatos get us. I hear them skittering. I feel faint. Just little guys. You didn't think they'd just let you run up and smack them, did you? Hit back, of course, whenever you attack. Only the one next to you, though. By chaining your attack, you must match the whole group from a safe distance. Alas, you won't get by without taking some damage. But luckily, potions are plentiful. Here, try one. Nearby, a potion. Try the potion. Refreshing, isn't it? You'll get used to the taste quickly if you want to stay alive. Lastly, time works differently in the pocket dungeon. It rushes forward whenever you move, and passes by slowly if you stand still. Speaking of which, Beato Stampede, incoming! Remember, don't rush. Take time to plan your next step. Be quick and decisive. Take my time. Whoa, dig this guy. You're natural. What's that? I'm sure our valiant puzzle master would be impressed if we hadn't, counted inside. Yeah, wouldn't that key over there would unlock this chest? We'd carry around. Would unlock this chest we'd carry around. How fun would that be? Could be anything in there too. Take from me. You always want what's in a chest. Try that key, would ya? Oh my! What have we here? Yes, of course! It's so long the pieces began to fall into place. I fell into the pocket dungeon and lost my key to a special heirloom, which had the 5 key fragments, and you found one! Thank you. Shovel Knight, hero of the puzzle, onward my merry band! Well, our encampment is just up ahead. We'll stay out of the way when you clear the path. You need to go on foot. After enough enemies are defeated, a door will appear leading us out of here. Simply unlock it and step through. You're no good to us unconscious, so do remember about the potions, yes? Mini-sized level.
Man, once the tutorial's done, then we just get to talk.
Wow.
I guess this is whatever comes to our brains.
Pretty much.
Because this is the kind of gameplay where you don't commentate it.
Kind of anxious. Wow, a hero blade. Here we are, home sweet home. Not much yet, with a solid base of operations. If we are to escape, we'll need to work our way through each level and defeat the ruler of this place, the Pocket Dungeon Master. Who is he, or she? No idea. But we saw some other knights falling here too. but they'd be willing to help if you cross paths. Make yourself comfortable, but please, follow me when you're ready to embark. Thanks a lot, blue guy. I'll have some items in the shop soon. Mom's help would be invaluable for our quest, but she's adamant about someone surpassing her 100-point base score first. Can you believe it? Mastering that reflex test is a matter of kinematics. If only they let me bring my trusted cannon to play. So much for peace and quiet. I guess you're here for the reflex test. Yeah? That'll be 25 gems. Alright, the rules are, count your enemies, you stay alive. If you're on speedy, you'll blow up. Yes, there is a reason I'm doing this. This isn't just for the funny, although it is rather funny. Oh no. Heck, nabbit. 76. Means honestly fine. It's a little something. If you're trying to get it from still bored. Doing it again. For it to be annoying, but not hungry enough where we really need to stop the stream. Watch, I eat this food and then I'll immediately get first try. Ow. I got 2 points. Oh wow, you did it. Impressed, no. Really, hi. Oh.
Hi!
I'm not gonna bother with Chip. I will bother with this. Am I supposed to be in here? Of course I am. I'll be asking you the same thing. Do you need to hear all of Chief's dialogue, or do you need to just, carry on?
That's up to you.
Listen, buddy, I'm just having a look-see. Puzzle Knight's got some fancy things. Now, how about we both keep this nice and quiet? By the way, bet you're glad I snuck that puzzle guidebook into your pocket. Pretty useful, huh? You see any thieves here? I sure don't. Not a thief in sight, just us kind of sewers. Nature knows its way around here. Apparently, not enough to bust out of here. We create a place like this. They load it on up. They have fun without effects. They're loaded. Maps. Painting a puzzle item's family. Various items that have been snatched in frustration.
Should we mute?
Up to you.
Huh?
Up to you.
I think it's fine.
Puzzle Knight had a key soul joint. Broken fragments we fell in. Tough luck, huh? The shrines have all sorted. All over Puzzle Knight's maps. What do you think stashed in there? The prison I get. Teleporting is really something else. Think she could warp out of here with her arms on a loop? Okay, there we go. Steve's so funny guy, I like him. Hi, Tofu. You can't have this. My spot. Your quest lies beyond this threshold, but there's one last matter to consider. Single stock, like a roguelike. Or shot mode, like a puzzle game. Yeah, so, I'm currently in the process of trying to 100% this game on single stock, and it's really not that much harder than infinite stock, but on the harder modes, it takes up a lot more time, and because I really do not give a shit in terms of having anything to prove, we're going on infinite stock for the sake of, time investment. When you're ready to take the exit above us, as for me, I'll be here deep in thought. If you require my advice, just give me a firm jostle. Pretty sure it's all, tutorial stuff. Yeah, okay. Got Kingdom Treasure this time. Yeah, so I played this game before all the updates and stuff came out, so that quality of life thing of actually being able to see which bosses are going to show up is very nice. I might as well say before we start is that each character, of course, has their own abilities and stuff. Yeah, you can unlock other characters in this game. The Shovel Knight's thing is when he deals what is called a Fatal Blow, which is when you kill one enemy in a chain, but not every enemy dies. Shovel Knight does +1 damage, which doesn't sound that useful, but it is definitely helpful. And he gets more potions, so you can clearly see there is a lot of potions on the board. Which I think is something that is one of the few stats that are actually shared with, I think, only one other character.
There's a console amount of potions.
I swear, I think Stone Flames are like the strongest enemy in this game in terms of when you find them. There are 5 health enemies, or 3 health enemies rather, that deal 2 damage. It's quite frankly very rude. You got anything you want to talk about? It's been a last couple stream, so we got like a lot of life stuff happening.
I'll put up the bag first.
Yeah, I gotta say, this game has my favorite soundtrack of any Shovel Knight game. The freaking, I'm not sure what the exact term is, like, I'm like dubstep, but like techno music. It sounds so good. It's going crazy. Jimmy Easton. What'd she say?
She's gonna start dinner soon.
Ah, okay, cool. Did you tell her we're streaming?
Yeah.
Jess does have some flavor text for all of the different relics you can buy, but like, I'm not gonna bother with that. Too much reading. My throat's already kinda icked from playing Dig, so.
So, something kind of funny? Since I'm really getting to Warhammer now,
Yeah.
like learning different characters they can use and stuff. I keep seeing characters that I like and they look cool and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, that would come to use, like the Plague Toads and stuff like that. And then I find out that they've already been turned into Legends characters.
Oh, that was fast. Of course, I've double-checked the explosive's velocity and the impact force calculations myself, Mona. Mona's the detonator at hand. Yep, I'm ready and raring to go. Let's bring the boom and start the field test already. Very well. Now we observe the laws of physics in action. Bombs ahoy! Survive!
You know what Legends means, right?
I do not.
That it is a dud model.
Oh.
Can't use them.
In terms of they're an illegal character, or just they're not sold anymore?
They're not supported.
Okay. It's like
You can still use them in like private, like casual games, but you can't use them in tournaments.
Okay. I always forget how long Mona's boss fight lasts.
Mine is short.
There we go.
She didn't bark all day, now she's barked twice.
What do we have here? Very solid can hold their own against their bombs. I'm impressed. It's getting so bored just hanging around camp all day. But this is good fun. I think we'll start adventuring more often. And we can play Mona. So she was one of the first DLC characters. I think, yeah, okay. Puzzle and I was together on new character they added. It's not really much of a spoiler to say both might be playable. Like, I think Percy's the only weird exception of just like, he's right there! Do we want Fun and Grill, or do we want to just leave it?
Yeah, she. Yeah, it's like really weird for like especially with the Plague Toads, because they're used so much in the games.
Oh yeah?
Total War Warhammer has Plague Toads.
Forgot this guy talks.
Yeah.
You can go. You can start say that first.
Boltgun has Plague Toads, and just like when Nurgle is there are Plague Toads. So having Plague Toads be in Legends is like, what do you mean?
That is very peculiar. Oh yeah, of all the characters to be in every game, Super Skeleton is not one I was expecting.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Shield Knight and the Enchantress, Black Knight, Mole Knight, Tinker Knight, and the Super Skeleton are the only characters that are in every game.
What about fucking Showdown?
The specific Super Skeleton that works for Spectre Knight, I think, is in one of the cages in the boss fight. I'm almost certain he's in one of the cutscenes. If not, then that is the one game Super Skeleton isn't in, which would then bring it back to the 5 characters.
Greetings from me, the Shrine Master.
You've done well to reach one of the 4 shrines,
But it's locked.
This isn't Super Skeleton, this is Shrine Master.
Oh, you're right, but Super Skeleton is in this game. You need 3 keys to get through.
Who would have that?
Too bad you don't have a skeleton key.
What do you do?
It's funny, but it's also so sad. The first time I played this game, I went so long not knowing how to open this door, because I thought it was like special keys you needed, and not just the item keys that we have. it's just, I keep going in here, it's like, I don't have any keys. Yes, you do.
Thank goodness it's you.
And no, we're trapped. You're trapped too. Perhaps we can solve this together. Take a look. This shrine holds a key fragment. They seem to be important, but I'm not sure how they relate to defeating this pocket dungeon master. Someone's hiding something from us. Some sort of foul play. It's just a suspicion, but keep your eyes peeled. A camp, you say? A wise first step. Very well. I'll head there once. I'll help protect the camp. Let them get through me. 9. Yeah, we're taking tickets. I feel... I gotta say, I love the fact that, you know, there's always the list of characters who are in every game. And the fact that Shovel Knight isn't one of them is very funny to me. Like, I always love it when the main character is just excluded from one spin-off. In this case, Shovel Knight is not in King of Cards or Spectre of Torment, in case anyone was
I
wondering.
mean, he does have a card, but still.
He does have a card, but he's not physically in that game. I mean, I guess if we're counting the cards, then yeah. Technically, Shield Knight isn't in King of Cards either, but the Enchantress is, which is Shield Knight. If you want to get into...
Spoiler!
What do you mean she's Shield Knight? Like, they only look exactly the same. want to get into schematics, then Shield Knight technically isn't in team cards. There's only 4 characters who are in every game. But, yeah, you know. Nimbus Balloon. Might come back into the Shock Fruit Socks if we can afford it.
It's really funny how Spectre of Torment has the best Lich Art theme.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to have another song that at least matches it, and they still don't get it.
This is still like the second best version of the song, though. Let's see if I can do the new King Knight voice that I've been trying to work on. It's like, I've been talking through my nose for King Knight because it's like a funny voice, but I'm trying to take him a little more seriously. More like, "Ha! I knew I recognized the clumsy sound of a commoner's walk. Bow before your king!" I forgot how brief these were. How come? Oh, hang on. I was like, I knew there was a setting I turned on, but I... Game... numeric HP. There we go. Like, I knew there was one setting I always changed. I say always. I actually just found out the last time I played this game. So this was a thing that existed. I think I was either checking it for something else, or I was just curious what the settings were. I'm that one guy who always checks the settings in a game just to see what there is. Yeah, found out that was there this whole time after, what, 100% of this game pre-DLC 5 times, and 100%ing this game with DLC twice. And only now, on my 8th run, did I find out I can see enemy health like that.
Better late than ever.
And yeah, beating a boss is how you unlock them. So the first 3 bosses are always randomized, but the first time you run through, the 3rd boss will always be Prism Knight until you fight Prism Knight. I don't think you have to beat Prism Knight, but you do have to reach Earth or to get cycled out to the other bosses. So you can't unlock Polar or Propeller until after you beat Prism.
Or Polar and Propeller fans.
It's really intense. And the first 3 bosses are the ones you'd expect them to be, the other 3 playable characters, and then, you know, the other 4 are the medium bosses, plus a one I'm not spoiling yet. Which, like, you can obviously look it up if you're curious, but for anyone who's watching these as their source of Shovel Knight knowledge, I think it's a fun surprise for who the other character is.
It's funny how this game came out first, we have to select floors and stuff.
There's so many Dig references in this game, but it came out slightly before Dig did. Because they were both in development at the same time. So I assume Dig was meant to come out first.
But it just took a bit longer?
But it took a bit longer, so there's like a lot of things that are like, save that thing from Dig! The Phoenix Feather is in this game! It's like, the what?
The huh?
Bouncy bag. I just now realized I should probably say what the relics do. Or do you think it actually matters?
Go with that if you like.
Meal ticket 2+ health, premium meal ticket +3 health. Gem beat gives you, it makes the gem meter go faster, which, you know, it gives you more gems the faster it builds up. Nimbus Balloon gives you immunity to hazards on the floor. Bombsy Bag makes more bombs and makes you immune to bombs. And then this one is a fire trail behind you, and this one makes blocks of poison. Smoke bomb, I suppose. it. Eat a smoke bomb. I'm a common treasure knight. Uh-oh. Oh, right, I'm immune. Chill. It's chill. Oh, no.
I don't know why she barked. Huh?
So what you doing down there?
I was seeing the other You Howdy channels.
You on the other, the competition?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not competition anymore.
They were never competition, it was always just for memes. Have any of them uploaded, like, at
No
all?
idea, I didn't check that.
Oh, okay. Watch the card spin, and maybe you'll win! Your pal Blitzum is always giving away relics. You feel lucky? How about it? 1,000 gems around! Trust me, it's a steal! Oh no, I was sure you were gonna win that one. 1,000 gems to spin again! What do you say? Ah! I'm fresh on the prizes. You clean house. I'll restock, so come back later, huh? Just because I feel like I'm never going to waste all my money. He does have special dialogue if you run out of money completely. I think he says something along the lines of like, tough shit, chump, get out of here. I mean, you'll get it next time.
I forgot his dialogue. He's a prick.
Absolutely. Potions will chain at 1 HP available recovered. And then flash. The Iron Whale theme is like one of the best songs in this game. Franchise, honestly. Oh yeah, and by the way, every character kind of has like their corresponding stage. So this is the Night stage. I bring that up because she's a good character. Opening the door will cost you 1 max HP. Is it worth it? The choice is yours! So, funny thing with this is, you want to actually try to build up your gem meter to at least yellow tier, or tier 3 before you open that door. And I'll show you why after we do. Oh, there we go. Foolish knight. In fact, the names are all color-coded, and I actually know which color that is. It's very funny.
Color Knight?
No.
Okay. Ah, okay.
Yeah. Traveling everyone in the pocket dungeon, unaware of my plan. None of them will ever find the shrines. Alas, who do we have here? It would seem that someone has found their way in after all. Are you lost? Do you seek this broken trinket? It shines still, but only the faint echo of its original power. It has no use to anyone, really. But if you wish to amuse yourself with such trifles, I won't stand in your way. And this is why you pink. Yeah, it's a minor thing, but like, more money is more money. Friggin' those war beats! Yeah, those enemies do more damage when there's more of them. They get a lot sometimes.
You can tell because they get angrier.
Exactly. I think they're the only enemy in this game that does 3 damage. This is inconvenient. That is just truly unfortunate. Die! I'm gonna take this.
Oh, your valuables will fit a nice price. Once I'm out of here, hand them over. Now.
I like how Treasure Knight just has the extra chests in this level. Ooh. No, don't kill me. That would be so mean to me.
No, boy.
Oh, the boy. I remember this game came out before 2020. Because I'm glad that he's remembered as the guy who looks like the Big Daddy, and not the other fates that could have befell this character. Yes, I know Among Us came out in 2018.
It didn't get popular until then.
Fairies are so strong in this game, I don't know why.
It's just damage is damage.
I know, why are the fairies the strong ones?
Because they hate you.
They hate you. Okay. Blitzmiser, and you're not even gonna punish me with enemies? I'll take it. Oh yeah, the real the secret stat of letting you break the bomb blocks. It seems like it's just a novelty item, and then you find out it does that, and you're like, oh, that's decent. Decent. Not good, but decent. Part of me feels like I should be explaining what the enemies do, but I feel like you can more or less intuit them. Like, if you catch any enemies that look like they might not be that intuitable what they do, then you can point it out. Because I kind of enter a flow state very quickly in this game. You've made it far, but do you have 20,000 gems to spare? Don't ask me, I'm dead broke. Halt! Who goes there? Huh? No quarrel with you. My only concern now is solving this accursed pocket dungeon. Prison Knight is seeking key fragments. But why? What does she intend to do with them? What trickery is she planning? Is she trying to hold the key fragments to prevent Puzzle Knight from freeing us? What if she assembles them first? I should take the key fragment. No, too risky. You do it. Yes, of course. I'll meet you back at Camp Heaven. After you have it. Hurry! Blah, I fucked that up so bad. I sense a plot. An evil plot. Something is off. Wiggins gets further back at camp. Dude.
I love him.
He's taller than me.
Yeah, he's straightened his back.
Okay. That just reminded me of like some very hyper-specific lore.
Hmm.
You know in Friday Night Funkin' how girlfriend is actually like really tall?
Hmm.
Did you know that boyfriend is actually just as tall as she is? He's just slouching.
Hmm.
Because in the official wiki, or I think in a tweet or something, it confirms that he's actually like 6 feet tall. But he's just like slouching somehow.
Hmm.
I have no idea how he's doing that, but apparently he's really tall.
Slouching, knees bend.
Something like that. Next chain explodes.
It's got
fire.
gamer back.
Yeah. Yeah. Spin walls are kind of funny in this game because they feel like they should have some kind of unique mechanic. But their unique mechanic is pretty much just that there are 5 health enemies that spam the entire screen.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of their detriment, though.
Oh yeah, and that's when Shovel Knight's special ability comes in. Frostmeister. This remix of Polar Knight City was so good too. And in case anyone noticed that Mole Knight and Plague Knight stages are missing, that's because they're missing. For some reason, Yakuza just didn't put Exploratorium or Lost City in this game until the update. Now the stages are randomly selected from the easy, hard, and medium stages. So Exploratorium has been cycled in as one of the easy stages, and Lost City is in the medium stages now, I think.
It's really funny how Plague Knight's just grouped in with the other two, even though it's the hardest one out of the 3.
Yeah, and then Tinker Knight's also in the medium stages for some reason, even though he's one of the hard bosses.
I'm just saying in general with Plague Knight.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's like, oh yeah, it's the 3 first bosses. Like, if you're smart, you'll do them fucking, what, 5th?
Plague Knight is the hardest boss, but he's also the one you should fight first. Because you want to get the alchemy coin as early as possible so you can, like, delete more enemies and stuff.
Right, relics.
Oh, yeah.
See, when I played that game, I kind of just got the fire wand and
I mean, I'd say
never looked back.
both Iron Whale and Lost City are probably a lot harder than Exploratorium is, too.
Yeah, well, it's the boss at the end.
Just thinking about the blade.
I'm just thinking about the plague.
If you open that door, you have to battle a giant skeleton. You have the guts. I don't. Behold, the only boss in the game to deal 2 damage.
Oh no.
Yes, Shrine Master is a boss. I will not be taking any criticisms.
Do you take constructive criticism?
Choose next words very carefully. Choose your next words very carefully.
Mint! Suck!
Going to my house! A super skeleton defeated at last! I knew you would do it! I'm so proud of you! Bon voyage! Well done, Prison Knight. Thanks to your cloning powers, the Pocket Dungeon grows ever more full of unsuspecting knights. I place the keep in front of every knight in the kingdom. That's not true, though. You missed at least, like, 4. But I won't be able to project my clones outside the Pocket Dungeon much longer. Just gather a few more and some then your precious father will be free. I'll free you, father, even if it means I'm condemning someone else to take your place. I just wonder why you wanted these key fragments. Oh, it's you. I was just talking to myself. But I'm glad you're here. Let's grab that fragment. The Scholar Sanctum awaits.
Why are you being friendly to me? We are about to fight.
Why are you being friendly to me? We're about to fight, and also I don't know you.
I did not expect you to do this first time.
Oh, by the way, this game soundtrack is on Spotify. Like, all 7 of the games are on Spotify, but like this one specifically is on Spotify. Why am I just... You don't want to lose Blitzamizer. Real quick while I have that. There we go. Ah, at last I've made it to your meeting spot. Why such a faraway place? I can talk to you privately. You've been saying that we need even more nights. You've been saying we need even more nights? How many's enough? Well, preferably all of them. Their keen minds are integral to my escape plan. Also, I have a bad feeling about this. Won't defeating the Pocket Dungeon Master just trap everyone else in here? I know there's a better way to escape the Pocket Dungeon. My father was searching for a key to this place. How curious. Your father? Here. Yes, when I was very young, he went missing, exploring the Pocket Dungeon. Apparently... Wait a moment. Are you... Someone's approaching! I must go! After I reflect every attack, I'll be seeing my way out of here. Prepare to be dazzled.
No, I'm not ready.
She's gonna hit us with the razzle dazzle. I think Prison Knight probably one of the better boss fights in this game. By the way, I'm pretty sure this game's on mobile. So, yeah, if anyone doesn't have any consoles, then, you know, fair play, fair play.
If you just have a phone or something.
I think Dig is also on mobile, but I'd advise against that. Bye. Took all the worst enemies and put them into one place. That's fair enough for final variant's sake.
Let's take all the bad and cram it into one area.
It is kind of weird there isn't a unique enemy in this area. Just one, you know? The Exploratorium and Lost Cities songs on Spotify.
I really hope.
Exploratorium sounds so good. Like it's almost if not better than the Just Jason Beats remix. It is like, no, I lost Blitzamizer.
No.
That's fine. Shield is good too. I like shields. You? Oh my goodness, I'm surrounded. Help. I'm a farmer, not an insect wrangler. Did you actually squash all those bugs? You really are a hero. And it's a camp nearby. Sounds like a good spot to rest my quills. I'll mosey on over right away. I hope you enjoyed that event. It's literally never gonna happen again.
I forgot that I was in the game.
Fair enough, honestly. Smoke bomb, sword. Imagine you making all the way to the top of the Scholar Sanctum as a pocket dungeon master. Yes, that's right. It's me. What a plan. What subterfuge. I thought you never figured out. I've been here for years unraveling the mysteries of the pocket dungeon. Being a puzzle master, I couldn't resist. My failure to solve it left me trapped inside, forever to serve the pocket dungeon as its eternal master. What a cruel joke. I'll have the last laugh, though. I've been gathering up all of you witless heroes, teaching you the art of puzzlery, all to find a new master who's worthy of taking my place. And here you are. With your defeat, I'll finally be free to escape. It's time the student becomes the master. What a guy. One life mode training kind of paid off, I suppose. I've beaten! I'm bested! I'm vanquished! I was stuck here forever! Say it's not true! It's not true. Hang on. Look, here's the key. We've assembled it all. What? How could that be? The key to the pocket dungeon? Impossible! I wanted to scatter the air to the winds! It's been restored? Yes, I have plenty of help. By working together, we've recovered all the fragments. Unbelievable! You found me, Prison Knight. You actually saved me, and everyone else with this key, we can escape! I feel so lucky. I guess sometimes the key part of the solution is a little bit of luck. No time like the present. Let's put that key to good use and get out of here. What's happening? That didn't sound good. Apparently there's a final leg to this conundrum. Let's go and finish this once and for all. You first, friend. Puzzle solved?
It's a secret level.
Whoa.
Girl just blew someone's mind there.
At least one person's like, what? 11? It's funny, this is the hardest one or the biggest joke depending on your builds. Because Bomb Seed and Nimbus Balloon just completely destroy all challenge. This level technically doesn't have any unique enemies either, but it does have the reskin version of the Griffith and the reskin version of the Raps. So
It had some to go for it.
it does have something. Ooh. By the way, the reason why I'm not killing the Griffith or the Graps is because they always immediately respawn. Hey there! I spotted that first. Now I'm letting a villain like you snatched away. Breeze! You really gotta get around to watching Breeze's game.
God, sounds crazy.
I know, right? Ow. Ow.
What was the other one that had a custom design? It was Baz, Reese, and was there another one?
Oh, Phantom Striker and Mr. Hat, I think? Or was it a different character?
That was the Liquid
No, it's Liquid
Samurai.
Samurais. It was the Liquid Samurais. Yeah, Mr. Head was a Yacht Club original. The Liquid Samurais were put in by a fan. But yeah, they got put as enemy status. Okay, truce. You're not the enemy. You're not the enemy? Why didn't you just say so? You know what? You should have this relic. Seems like you needed more. Come on, take it, hero. Thanks. For some reason, you don't get to play as them. I don't know why. They're right there.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to say, yeah. Reese and Percy, like, they're literally right there. Why can't I play as them? I really hope this game gets a few more updates, because, gosh, I'm gonna lose it if I can't play as those characters. Like, what am I supposed to do if I can't? Die?
Mod.
Probably. Mod. What a surprise. I can scarcely believe you made it here. Show yourself, fiend! I'm not doing the laugh right, I just realized. It was more like... That's how the laugh goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna bother changing it, though. It is none other than me, the Enchantress. You're the one who's imprisoned us all here! You're the one who imprisoned us all here! I had plenty of help. Didn't I, Prison Knight? Or should I say, Prison Knight? Traveling freely out of the pocket dungeon, placing the cube in front of all the perfect spots, and then diving right back in. The gifts would have been quite useful for you, wouldn't you say, Prison Knight? So you've been using me this entire time? It was all a trap you invented? Oh, dear me, no, I found it. That's not a trap. It's an opportunity. With all the heroes locked away here, I'm doing as I please on the outside. But the game's almost up, isn't it? Time for one last turn. I said it once, I'll say it again. I just love how, casually, just unabashedly overpowered the Enchantress is. Uh-oh. I'm dead. That would have been a very anticlimactic way to end this one.
That's why we're playing on puzzle mode.
I feel like I would have been a little more careful if we were on single stock. By the way, just for the record, when I say that I'm only now 100%ing this game on single stock mode, I 100% of the base game. I have 100% of the DLC with single stock mode. Just so we're clear, the only thing that's like kind of embarrassing that I haven't done yet is beating Showdown with every character on hard mode. Which
But
I
that's
do,
because the story sucks. Story mode sucks.
I do want to do that one day though.
Because the Percy thing.
Oh, that's right. That's why I haven't done it.
Because you struggle
Yeah.
as the best character for it still.
Yeah, you know, maybe that won't happen. I want to, but I don't know if I can. Enough. I'm tired of this pocket dungeon. Playtime is over. I have no more time for games. Puzzle Knight, you've been such a gracious host. Why don't I leave a parting riddle? Don't let it go to your head. Now, hop to it, Pawns. just, by the way, you're locked in Enchantress. By the way, if you're on Infinite Lives mode, you can literally just brute force ram your head into Mastermind. The board's like, rarely ever fills up fast enough for this boss to kill you. So, you know, you'll die, a few enemies will get thrown in, and then you respawn, and it's just... yeah. Kinda sad, honestly. But, that's kinda lame, so I'm gonna not do that very often.
You're actually gonna try?
Oh. I'm in danger. That was rather unfortunate.
Talking about how easy it was when he was feeling so... was it insecure?
I am a hard boss, I am.
I'm the final boss, stop making fun of me.
I think Kingdom Cards is the only game where the final boss is harder than the Enchantress. Grand Shrine Karate is kind of a lot. Unless you're using the Bubble Frog. If you use the Bubble Frog, then he's just as easy as every other final boss. Oh, I feel I've got a little big-headed back there. It's a big head, you see, Daisy. Daisy, big head. Lots of room for puzzles. I need to rest. Looks like the exit to the outside world is right through the portal. Let's get out of here. I guess this is it. After so long, it's actually solved. Is this real? Snap out of it. This place is coming apart at the seams. We need to move. Now. Now. Room enough for everyone. Let's all be free from this dastardly contraption for good. All the pieces are finally in place. We've done it. Time to go. Shovel Knight victory. Yay. Yet it's a little empty because it only shows the characters you've unlocked. Except I don't think the Enchantress shows up in these. Yay, all my friends. And also some enemies, and also I'm missing some friends. If I let the credits play, it will technically spoil the other character, but at the same time, do we really care?
It's up to you.
Holy shit, Cruz Elroy helped make this game? Where are you going?
I need this issue.
They're right
They're
here.
over there.
I like the credits for this game, so I'm gonna let it play. Plus, if I don't do it now, I'm probably gonna forget later. This art style is so cute, by the way. I think we already said it, but I like this art style. think I've ever seen Mole Knight run before.
It's just something that you don't think about.
Smooth. Quality assurance. There she is. Scrap Knight's in this game.
Imagine someone was covering the spray and trying not to be spoiled, and you just said that.
You maniac! You bitch! You horse's ass, Miku! Horse's ass! They want a pair of matching socks, and King Knight is dead. That's a sort of a spoiler, in a way, of the Travel Kings in this game. Less of a spoiler, and more so just kind of didn't happen this run. Is that the left picture? Oh, no, we got the picture. There's the Polar Knight one. Look at this man.
Man, I'm so glad that I'm bisexual.
Whoa, it's my stats. It's just the 2 deaths right there at the end. 2 lives lost. 21% game completion? Jeez, for one run? Produced by Vine and Yacht Club. Yay.
Why is Black Knight so edgy?
Brooding.
It's my little edgy boy.
Freaking teeth over there.
Where?
The little Blake Knight. I love Tip and Key just like spying on Tinker Knight.
I love how Joustus still continues to be a thing.
Key Knight tried to get them all shredded, didn't work. Chester and Treasure Knight, or Chester and Scrap Knight weren't already a canonical couple. This is very big shit fuel right here. I feel like in another world they would work. That face on Polar Knight. I love it. Hang on. Is Big Bodo in Showdown? If Big Bodo is in Showdown, Big Bodo is also one of the few characters in every game. That's very funny.
King Knight and Propeller Knight bromance.
Hell yeah. I can never remember the clothes guy's name. It's something like Fancy, I think. Oh. So he looked for you as soon as I was able. He notes left with clues that led to the pocket dungeon and the key. Remarkable. You'd think you were just a child when you discovered all of this. To see you grow up has taken a toll on me. I thought about every day what my daughter was like. She was happy. Everything I've dreamed of. Thank you for coming after me. I have so much catching up to do. But first, let me show you why I sought to solve the pocket dungeon in the first place. You see, there's a hidden prize for solving the puzzle. An heirloom I was looking to give to you. Oh, wow. A telescope. It's beautiful. It's more than that. Give it a try. Take a look. Oh, a shooting star. What are the odds? Well, statistically, 1 to 1. That is, anytime you look through it, a star will shoot across the sky from me to you. That way, even if we're apart, we'll never lose each other again. Thanks, Dad. Here's to finding the next adventure. Oh, cute.
It's gonna make me cry.
Make me cry. And there it is, the big "You win" picture. And Shovel Knight can go gold now.
Ah, it's purple now.
Yeah, it went green on the other one because I've been playing the DLC.
Oh.
It's supposed to be purple.
Okay.
Treasure, Shield, King, Black, Prism, Puzzle, Mona, Enchantress. What's your name again? Myriad. Okay. You've got the cash, I've got the stash. Buy these relics now and unlock them to be discovered later in the dungeon. I am immediately buying the Swift Dagger, and the gold is pretty good too. The third amulet is decent, but it's like one of those items you will always see and you're never gonna be like, yes, I want that!
Oh my god, this will save the run.
It's always one that's like, it's fine, I have it, I'll go ahead and take it. Also, this is where Key is, by the way. He's kind of a tutorial character, but he kind of just has more flavor text than Tip does. And Myriad is just for changing your costume. Do we want to leave everyone as gold like I do usually, or do we gonna...
Leave as default.
Yeah. And also, since we unlocked Mona, the Plague Minion has taken her place. Ah, jeez. And Percy is now over here. He basically serves the same purpose Whiskers does in Dig. You can just like get skips right to the end. So if you like really just want to farm wins as characters, you can do that, but you can't get the true ending, obviously. Anyway, oh, we can do this real quick too.
Howdy, pal. As a farmer, I couldn't help but notice that massive bean over yonder. Have you taken a look?
This guy?
Beans need plenty of sun to thrive. This one is too big even for me to budge.
Why? I wonder if our starting characters that we have happen to be enough to, Yeah. Can we get it? If our starting characters are enough to actually get in there.
Oh, another problem has cropped up. That's Fleeto. Regular attacks won't work on it.
It's cropped up. Laugh.
Yes, alright. Now, let's get this bean in the ground. We can't do it without a good shovel.
Hollow Knight's also a valid character for this, by the way. Also Mole Knight, but like, you know.
Just one more thing, but I'm hesitant to ask. Would you be willing to donate 20,000 gems to help us reach our goal? Much appreciated. Now witness my farming magic.
What a guy.
It ain't much, but it's honest work, don't you think?
Remind me when we get Mole Knight to come back here. It took me so long to realize that this guy up here is the bean that we planted, but now he's just old. Peace be praised. Is this the Castle Quarry? The view is so breathtaking. I'm totally rooted to the spot. I've finally reached it and played a part in our journey. It's been amazing. Is this the growth I was meant to achieve? Seasonally cute. By the way, there's a little secret minigame. Okay. If you keep doing it long enough, Hedge Farmer will start dancing. And also... yeah, you can pay 1,000 gems to for him to do his dance again. I want to see if I can get him to dance from this. There he goes. Yeah. There's no point. There's no goal. It's just a thing you can do.
Greetings there, but oh my. Kindly excuse me. My shop isn't open for business just yet.
Look at friggin' beef, though.
You have a look for warrior. You seek challenge. Try a strength against the quandaries in the chamber above.
22 HP, Vito.
Yeah. Shot to the left. Never step foot inside. You're just quite protected in his ways. Perhaps you'll have better luck. Let's see if you need respite. This place is your haven.
Oh, we can't get there yet. I think we can do one more run. Which character do you want to see there, which character do we want to do a quandary with?
I don't know, which one do you think?
I don't know.
Who's my favorite?
I'm spacing out.
It's Black Knight.
Oh, okay. Then let's get a dialogue real quick.
I'll unravel this mystery. Evildoers be gone.
Oops. Guess I don't get his, talking to him for the first time dialogue. I'm pretty sure they play it every time you reload the game, so we didn't miss it. Let's hope I have enough money for this.
Greetings, unravel of enigmas. You stand before the quandaries. These arcane portals will test the very limits of your mind. Each portal's unique. Each portal's unique construct, requiring a fee of 10,000 gems to open. Or why not, for the first portal is bestowed as a gift. Oh.
Okay. Do you want to try his special mode, his unique mode, his hard mode, or his random mode?
Bring in the boy.
Terrapin Spin Quest. Accompany your spinning steed with caution. Bump him or press X nearby to deflect him. So, real quick, Black Knight, as he builds the gem meter, you can sacrifice you can sacrifice the gem meter to turn it into damage, but the damage is reset every time you use a potion. And as balance, because Black Knight can get very powerful very quickly, he only has 3 health.
Mm-hmm.
Which he is only one of 2 characters to get such a powerful nerf.
He got hit with the Akuma effect.
Yeah, the only other one is Tinker Knight, so if that puts it in perspective how big of a deal losing a health is.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, Plague and Shield are the only characters that have 1 missing health. Which, yes, if it does mean that if you're going for the true ending, as Black Knight or Tinker Knight, when you have to sacrifice a health, you will go down to 2 health. So make sure that you don't let that happen. Look at this dude. You're a bit of a menace when you're in single stock mode, but it's in single stock. Technically a hidden stat, as you notice, the items and enemies and everything are coming from beneath us. That's not an effective terrapin being here, that is a special thing for this one. I think Treasure Knights also has that as part of his one. But he also has an extra thing for, in the Treasure Knights mode.
Terrapin can get rid of potions.
Yep.
The combo potential of this.
Dang it. Easy. See, there's a Floatorium. Slime Lockums are these the Lacras. They're Artifine Lacrims, rather. They're one of the ones that are a little bit more complicated. Yes, you can see they follow your movements. Not like crazy, but like something that like isn't immediately like I know what they're doing. Uh-oh. Terrapin moves faster than any damage. Oh my god. And yes, Terrapin has friendly fire.
You let it rip.
I'm sorry, when Treasure Knight goes, or when Black Knight goes into an area, does it do the anime, like, eye glow thing? That's awesome.
I love this guy.
Yeah, the Cadillac is also one of the little fickle. It doesn't do anything, but when it falls or takes damage, it throws a bit of poison onto a tile.
Like that.
Ah! Yeah, like that. Which, I read its description, and I still didn't really catch on to what it was doing for the longest time. I was like, what are you? No. I'm not doing that. King again. Damn it.
Yes, okay, I'm Terrapin. You can just erase him.
Ooh. Moly.
Imagine actually understanding how to use Terrapin.
Yeah. I've tried. I don't. Yeah, we'll do what? Diamond dust.
Oh yeah, let me get the napkin.
Potion napkin is literally just handicapping yourself in nature. Terrapin. Cooey. Help. Thank you. Oh. Uh-oh. Well. Check this out.
Black Knight Terrapin.
Ow. Oh yeah, by the way, fun fact, while I've been playing single stock mode in my own time, this challenge right here took me like, I want to say 2, 3, maybe even longer hours to beat.
Wow.
It's so far definitely been the hardest one. Psst. Hey buddy, go check these relics. It'd be crazy not to buy them all. Totem. Okay, so Chief's shop is. You can see he has 3 normal relics for sale at a major discount, but you can notice behind them there's a bit of wood. That is a completely separate relic that fills your inventory. That may not sound like a bad thing, but you can only have so many relics before Chester stops showing up. I think the limit is 14. So if you get the 14 relics, the next time you go to a level, Chester's chest won't show up. But you can go over the limit of 14. That's just when Chester will stop appearing. So, yeah, you're sacrificing the ability to just have another relic for a cheaper price. But we have no money. I'm going to reset the level for demonstration purposes.
You see, I thought you had a plan there. I saw that you were flat broke. But... yeah. I thought you were going somewhere with that, and I... you know.
You think too highly of me? Ah! Oh, if we were still doing flips. Ow!
The thought of Black Knight just turning around and then just getting deleted by a fucking Beyblade Terrapin.
By the way, in some ways, infinite stock can actually be harder than single stock, because in single stock, if you have a bad loadout, you die. In infinite stock, if you have a bad loadout, you can kind of brute force your way through the game, which gives the game a artificial difficulty spike, because you're making it much harder than you reasonably should be when you have very terrible builds. Which is something interesting I realized during our last go-through.
So you were saying?
I don't have enough for all three. Okay, so basically there is 3 of them, and then he also has 3 unique items, and they're always random. If you go into your guidebook and go to relics, Chief has a second page for himself, and they all show up immediately. So I'm not going to spoil it, because we're going to get it eventually. It's not that hard. But something does happen if you buy all 3 and get all 3 wood pieces. But there's also this item over here, the Cube of Lumbricks, which removes the lumber from your inventory. This item is a fucking trap. Because the Cube of Lumbricks is a relic. So...
it's a scam.
yes. If you're thinking, I'm gonna buy the Chakra Socks and the Cube, so that way I can just have a cheaper one and it's not even that expensive. No! You just replaced your single piece of
You just
lumber
wasted money.
with the Cube. And, you know, if you have all 3 of these, the fee you get for having all 3 pieces of lumber is pretty good. So again, you don't want to buy the Cube of Lumbricks.
Unless you just have 2.
So that's what I was gonna say. The only time the cube is useful is if you're only buying 2 of these things, and you either can't afford this, but you can't afford that, which does happen sometimes, or you, like, really don't want that other object, but you're willing to only get the benefit of 1 extra relic. And no, this is not the kind of game where 1 relic will save your run. I mean, 1 relic can save your run, but having 1 more relic will not save your run. So basically, don't buy the cube unless you have money to waste. And it's not even always here. This isn't like some kind of failsafe of like, pro players will do this if they can. No, it's not here every time. This isn't even a rant, this is just something I find fascinating with this game. Anyways, I think we'll go Chakra Socks and we'll go Toad Catapult. So most of Chief's items are cheap, but they either have some kind of drawback or they're just like a shitty version of a regular item. So the Toad Tadpole is the worst version of the Toad Totem, which is just poison damage. The only bad thing with Tief's version is that it's poison damage to only the first enemy you hit in a chain. So, if it would do split damage to all the enemies, then it'll only poison the first one, which is still good, obviously. And it stacks with the Toad Totem.
Oh.
Yeah. And not spoiling anything, but Plague Knight has the ability to do poison damage. And there's an item that is the Poison Dagger, meaning that you can hit an enemy and make them take 5 poison damage from 1 hit. This game is very fun.
Look out.
Hi, Lost City. We don't have the Nimbus Balloon. Uh-oh. Just get a health upgrade. I don't really care that much. I don't do that. Only help me. By the way, when you're sacrificing your gem gear, you are sacrificing your gem meter, so you're making a lot less money when you're playing as Black Knight. Which, kind of is balanced, but it's also kind of really annoying. Oh my gosh, we're actually about to go down to 2 health. How would I have a meal ticket? So I remember what I was saying about how single stock can sometimes be harder, or infinite stock can sometimes be harder than single stock. It's what I'm talking about. Oh boy, okay. Finally!
Without hesitation. That was a instant buy.
Oh, right, because we're playing Quandaries, the text gets auto-skipped. So, we don't get to see their dialogue. It's
fine. We can do some normal runs if we really care, but it's nothing like major. Like, there's no lore to be gained. It's just a bit of flavor text, really. So if you're really tryharding, you can get your damage high enough to one-shot a boss. But I'd advise against that, because more often than not, you're gonna waste way too much time trying to build up your damage just for you to either lose it or die. So just get to like 5 or so damage usually. Deal as much as you can in your health, and then, you know, just heal. Did I remember to say, I don't know if I did, so I'm going to just say it anyways. For some reason, Exploratorium is the hardest level in this game. Which, for anyone who's not like a big Shovel Knight fan, normally it's Flying Machine, Propeller Knight stage is the hardest. Which, Flying Machine, funnily enough, is one of the easiest stages in this game. Because there's only 3 enemies, and they all have 3 health. And if you have any upgrades that up your damage at all, you can just blaze through it with no rhyme or reason.
I mean, I guess that's what happens when you don't have to do platforming.
Suppose so. Owies.
Because the reason why it's so hard is because of platforming.
Most of the instant death beds with the spikes. Oh. Ah! Ah! What's a cock spotter?
Well then.
So much. Oh, the reason the fairies are turning yellow, orange, whatever, is when you go down to low health, the fairies deal more damage, which is really rude because they already deal 2 damage, so when they go scary like that, they're dealing, I think, 3? Yeah, 3. So I was wrong earlier. The Swarm Bees and the fairies can deal 3 damage. Unless there's, ow! Any enemies in a certain mode that deal more damage. I mean, technically any enemy can deal more damage because in Endless mode, all the enemies just kind of keep getting pluses to their stats. And real hap, which is funny. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention. Both this game and Pocket both this game and Dig have in the options. There's game, cutscene numeric, store cutscenes, none, no, default. Runtime of the pop-ups and now get your dead zones, open move. Hang on. Almost forgot that part. Oh, okay, I think you have to do it from the title screen, because it's like, kind of, because otherwise you could like do it mid-run or something. There's accessibility options to make the game a little bit easier if you want. Like adding a bit more extra health, a bit more extra damage, stuff like that. Both this game and Dig have that. So, you know, it's like Celeste, but a little bit less robust. But, you know, anyone can play this game.
Even I can play this game. My favorite character is very difficult to play.
Oh, yeah.
I tried it one time.
Very difficult to
You have 3 health, and you're not supposed to heal. It's difficult for me.
really noted. I don't think we're going to be able to hit the true ending. Desperation move. What, because I'm at 8 damage? I forget Black Knight's, ow! I forget what Black Knight's, achievement is. Every character has them specific achievement. It's like, I think Shovel Knight's like, the heal a chain of so many enemies or something like that. I think we forgot to get it. Well, can't say we didn't try. So if you miss one, the next time it shows up, it will actually be the one that you missed. But you won't see the last one. So it will still be the gem one. But we won't get to fight the Shrine Master. So we can still get the free relic, not free relic, but in some cases it kinda is cheaper to get that relic. Or, you know, if you're playing endless mode, it can be a way to actually sneak past the system and get a bit higher than 14 relics. Which is something I know because I tried to go for the high score Plague Knight a while ago. I got pretty high, I think, but I don't think it was anything too impressive. I think I did get the high score on the world leaderboard for the day one time. Not like the overall score, but like the daily challenge score. Yeah. Just so we're clear, it's not that cool. Only kind of impressive. Sometimes.
When was the last time you tried, though?
Before they added Mona to this game.
They used to play a lot more.
True.
You should try that again.
Probably gonna want that. Oh my gosh, what did you do? Did you switch to team affiliations? Ow!
You get all my odds?
You can't do that, that's mean. He's mine. Hollow Knight, I thought we were friends. Ow. Ow. I still, to this day, have no idea what press X to reflect Terrapin means. Because I press X, he does not reflect. Hey, dude. Ow! Nice job, Terrapin. Terrapin, can you work with me, please?
Just smack him.
Okay, he's up there.
Okay, now reach him.
There he goes. Enemies are supposed to show up when you grab that thing. It's supposed to be a rare chance when the enemies don't show up. Well, I guess you can have your fun now. I'm at 13 damage. I don't want to waste it. Thank you. Is that what press X to reflect means? Does that reflect? It should reflect.
You lost the sword.
I know. She just hit his vulnerability thing the second it spawned in. Cool. Didn't get the true ending, so I will have to redo that off screen, but meh. It looks weird without the Bodo wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You won. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Thank you. Where's Myriad? We got this area now.
I've sculpted with stone and canvas and a hammer of my brush. I create tributes to warriors who've conquered great challenges. By my quills, these cloudy gardens are quite barren. A perfect canvas for me to sculpt a shape.
Just showing off the area real quick. Oh, you guy! I forgot about you. Brick! Or bricks. Yeah, it's not like so much that there's a goal, but like, you kind of find him and he flies off, and then you can just find him again eventually. It's like a little thing you can do. Pipe string, definitely the single glove. Divine Liquid can be helpful sometimes. I think it's a 5 string, and we're out of money. Okay. I think we're done for now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, hey. So now we've got, this is Shuffle Knight, and this is Random Knight. Random Knight's self-explanatory, while Shuffle Knight will shuffle your character out of all the ones you've unlocked every level. So they're both little fun additions that weren't in the base game.
Welcome, welcome. Please do take a gander at my selection. Surely something catches your eye.
And this is the biggest money sink in the game. Freaking hats. Yeah, so I had one file where I did everything on before the DLC came out, and I had quite a bit of money, as you would imagine, from a person who played as much of this game as I did. I did not afford every hat with the amount of money I started off with. Of course, it doesn't take that long to grind it all out, but still. Also, let's jump scare him. Also, it's probably never going to come up again, so I'm just going to throw it out that, when you're doing Mona's minigame, if you play it as Plague Knight...
Bricks.
Huh?
Bricks.
Bricks. Oh, bricks. Renovation wrapped. If it's still Mona when you play the minigame, it does actually have special dialogue if you're playing as Plague Knight, which I only know because, you know, Mona wasn't a playable character originally, so she was always there before. So that's probably an extremely obscure Easter egg to anyone who's playing this post-DLC. And Puzzle Knight was the other character. I think I already said that. That got added with Mona. So he would just kind of stand here and give some exposition tutorial stuff, I think. But he didn't actually do anything. But yeah, that's it for now, I think.
This is a table.
This is a table.
Just poking it.
Beef dough. And we still didn't unlock the Mole Knight yet, so we don't get to show off the thing. Also,
What
you
is
can-
Treasure Knight doing?
I think they're him and Tinker Knight, and I think yeah, Propeller Knight stands here. They're like doing a plan right here, so I think he's putting his 2 cents into it.
He's poking the table.
Yeah, he's like jabbing his finger into the table, like, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about.
I thought it was like, is this real wood?
Is this the real wood or just mahogany? How'd you do that? And over here we also have this cloud that also takes you up to the Quandary Zone. And I'm not gonna say what happens, but there's an Easter egg involving this guy and Scrap Knight. And I think we're done now. My throat hurts, so we're just gonna call it there. And I'm guessing that no one ever showed up in chat.
One bot
Oh well.
was promptly banned.
Bye bye. You have anything else to add to the situation?
No.
No? What about that one thing?
Nah.
Oh, okay.